If you were to cut the pantsuit up itself and stretch it out on a fabric table, 3 burqas minimum for an average-sized woman in Iraq. Just saying. I'm just saying. Then I texted, Facebook, Commie Sanders pushing class warfare, his stock and trade. Then she talked about the poor again and how she's going to help the poor. And I said, hey, Hillary, does the Clinton Foundation share its income? Then we got to the guns, and I wrote, so boring, leaving this, I can't take it. Dems are attacking guns and God as usual. Then they got into foreign policy, and Hillary said she was for a no-fly zone, so Michael Savage tweeted the following, Hillary for a no-fly zone, ... on Bill's pants. That got one of the biggest responses. You know, always that kind of thing. Then finally I had enough. About 45 minutes into it, I texted this, going out for Chinese, can't take the commie liars another second, looks like a staged Soviet event. So I go out. I was away for 2 hours. As I said, I had the veal. I had the 2 beers, the light beers. I come back, and they were still talking on the stage, I think. 2 hours later, the Soviet... so I said, back from dinner, are they still attacking working people and pandering to the street vermin? That's all. And then I woke up in the morning, and here we were again. More of the same. Biggest debate in history. It drew... look at the Drudge Report. The actual numbers show the opposite. That's all. Biggest debate in history. Now, shows lower numbers. By the way, I went to the InfoWars website run by Alex Jones, and I found an article that confirms everything I've suspected about Obama. A former NSA analyst says European officials are asking him how U.S. president could be impeached. They think he's quite mentally unwell. EU diplomat says my government, meaning the whole government, and he wouldn't name the government, believes that Obama is quite mentally unwell. How many months have I told you he's crazy? How many months have I told you the man is unfit to serve? How long would you sit there and say the king has clothing on when the man is showing all signs of cracking up and being mentally ill? He was probably mentally ill when he took the job. And if you analyze it and you go to the bottom of that about POTUS, they say he projects himself in a manner that makes him appear to have egomaniacal, sociopathic, narcissistic God complex. What is new about that? And someone said, had a senior EU diplomat, old friend, asked me today, how does your impeachment work? My government believes Obama is quite mentally unwell. I don't know what that government might be, but I think it's an understatement. I mean, to say that they believe he's quite mentally unwell, I think is an understatement. I think the men in the white coat should have arrived in the White House a long time ago with the butterfly nets. That's the opening to the show.